Welcome to Synagogues of Africa Part 4. In this episode we take our second look at the Jewish houses of worship still remaining in the country of Morocco. Our first stop is in the city of Agadir. Agadir is along the southern Atlantic coast and has about 425,000 residents. This one synagogue in Agadir is known as Temple Beth El. Its practice was Orthodox Sephardic. We only use the past tense because we're not sure if there's still services being conducted. Close to 10 years ago, there was maybe 50 Jewish families left in the area. Its last known spiritual leader was Rabbi David el-Haddad. At one time, there was at least 250,000 Jewish people living in Morocco. And at least when Rabbi Haddad was still in charge at this place, services were held on Monday and Thursday mornings as well as on Shabbat. It's also most likely that this is a more recent construction. A devastating earthquake practically destroyed the community of around 500 Jews here. Most left, but several returned in the 1980s when this building was constructed. In recent times, a Mr. Levy has been the president of the Hebrew community. And Jewish tourists do come here to help with the services. Here is the entrance to the Lubavitch Chabad house in Casablanca. It is directed by a Mrs. Raskin, and there is also a Rabbi Levi Bannon. Chabad also runs the educational facilities here in Casablanca. This is the Beth El Synagogue in Casablanca, and it is considered possibly the centerpiece of the Jewish community. The building was refurbished in 1997. It is under the spiritual leadership of a Rabbi Azulos. At one time, there were at least 30 synagogues in Casablanca. This is the Etet Gui Synagogue and Jewish Museum in Casablanca. The building was restored in 2016 and financed by a grant from the government totaling $844,000. In fact, King Mohammed VI of Morocco attended the rededication of the synagogue. This letter, written in French, seems to indicate that the synagogue was originally constructed in the 1870s, that the Etet Gui family was prominently involved, especially in later renovations. Here is the Rabbi Shalom Zoe Synagogue in Rabat. Rabat is along the Atlantic Ocean shore. It's the capital of Morocco and has about 575,000 residents. It's possible that Rabbi Zoe also lived on the premises. Our last stop on this tour takes us to the Even Danan Synagogue in Fez. Fez is in the northeastern part of the country with close to 2 million inhabitants. In 1996, the building was placed on the World Monuments Watch. After some renovation, the building was reopened in 1999. It dates back to the 1600s. This concludes an abbreviated look at the synagogues of Morocco. We're aware that there may be others, but we rely on publicly available information. So, it's on to another African country. Bye for now and see you soon.